Hi there. Did you hear? On July 4th, Kanye West announced his candidacy for presidency in the 2020 election. Yeah, okay, Kanye. My name is Jennifer Mitchell Earley. I help individuals and teams achieve organizational success, and this is Leadership Matters. Folks are up in arms over this here announcement that Kanye West is seeking the presidency in the 2020 election. But wait a minute, before we get carried away, because I've seen people from the whole, he taking it as if he's serious to those who took it as, he's just seeking attention as always. Let us, we the people, let us get rooted and grounded in a couple things. First, realistically speaking, Kanye has missed several deadlines to be included in the election. He's in states that have, lots of electoral votes. So at least 12, but let's just say Arizona, Connecticut, Illinois, New York, for example, North Carolina. He's missed all the deadlines in those states to be included in the presidential election. Although he can still, truth be told, he can still run as an independent. There are still some states that, he hasn't missed a deadline for, so he can jump in. People, it's July. We're talking about a general election in November. An election that, let me remind everybody that most candidates started, at least in the Democratic area, 2 years in advance, right? 2 years in advance, they were campaigning. And we're like, oh, we got 2 years out. Oh, we're a year out. So this is really, really late. But let me just say this, all jokes aside, because I, for one, am not taking it seriously. I saw it. And yeah, Kanye could be the next Jill Stein, like people are, concerned about. People can write his name in on the ballot. Could he potentially take votes away from candidates? Yes. Could he take votes away from Biden, which is what most people that, I'm following are concerned about? Yes. But let's just level set for a second. Anyone can run for office. Everybody has something to bring to the table, some gifts, some talent, some expertise, something that we could all use that if it contributes to the whole can be used to the greater good for all, right? So I am not mocking individuals' opportunity or right and or passion to run for elected office. Conversely, I am like cheering people on, like, yeah, go. If you got something and you want to actually put in the work, which we'll be talking about, then I welcome you because we can all use help. Together, we are better. None of this can be done with just on the steam or off the back of just one person or one movement. Before we get carried away on this whole new Kanye tweet and what his motivations are or aren't, let me just ask you, as it relates to any candidate, we'll use Kanye because he just threw himself out there in the fray. Do you think that Kanye is qualified to be president? Just based on qualifications. Is he musically brilliant? Is he gifted as a producer? And all those other things? Yeah, we've always said that, right? Is he like part of hip hop royalty? Is he like part of the, those members who laid the foundation for hip hop as we know it today? Absolutely. Is he president material? Does he have the qualifications to be president? I'm going to let you go ahead and let that marinate. Do you believe, if you think he might have some qualifications that are transferable, I'm going to give, we're in an open forum here. I'm going to let you think how you want to think. And please, right now, go ahead and put some comments in that comment section so we can have a real live discussion about this. But if you think that he has the qualifications, do you really think that he's a viable candidate? Like he has a snowball's chance in hell of winning the presidential election? Yeah, I'm going to let you think about that one too. Okay, so if he's qualified and he's viable, do you think that his motives are pure? And that's the great debate that's going on right now on social media platforms. What is Kanye's motivation? Did he always aspire to be in politics? And why would you start with the highest office in the land? Maybe because that's what Donald Trump did. I don't know. I mean, I would think you might want to start off like a little lower so that you can really understand how government works and you can really, make the impact that you are seeking, if he's truly seeking to make an impact. Okay. And the ultimate question for all my hyped, I'd rather vote for Kanye than Biden people, or I'd rather vote for Kanye than Trump people, which I might take y'all, is, are you willing to accept 4 more years of Trump in this gamble? Because that's what's going to happen. Any independent candidate is not going to get enough votes to win, but they will get enough votes to take away from a prospective winner. So that's the gamble. Is that a bet that you're willing to take? That's the question. So let's turn the table on this discussion. Instead of talking about Kanye, let's talk about you. So, as I stated earlier, everybody has something that they bring to the table. Everybody makes a contribution. Everybody has a God-given gift, right? That if you bring to the table and you work collectively, will benefit the whole. So having said that, we're in the middle, obviously, of an election cycle. Whether you are considering candidates who are on the ballot, or you yourself are on the ballot, or you're considering being on a ballot in the upcoming future. These are some things that I want everyone to consider. And once again, I got on my elected official cap because I think this is important. This is something that I talk to my residents about via my newsletter and my blog all the time, being an engaged electorate. If you're engaged, then you're informed and educated, then that will guide your vote, which will ultimately be in the best interest of everyone. Because then at least you understand the challenges that are faced on local, state, and national levels, and you will vote accordingly to get some help in there, whatever side of the, coin you're on, whether it be, or not even a coin anymore, because we have more than just two sides, whether it's, whether you're an independent, whether you're a Democrat and or progressive, or whether or not you're a conservative. Then you want to be able to cast your vote and support candidates who most align with what you believe is in the best interest of the nation, right? If you're going to run for office, or if you're already running for office, this is something you should have already considered. What exactly do you bring to the table? What gift, what contribution are you willing to make? What expertise can you give ear to? What do you bring to the table? That's first. The second thing is, do your research, right? So you have this gift, this ability, this platform, this desire, these issues that you want to tackle, but is that gift already in that space? Is there someone already spearheading and advocating on behalf of that platform, those issues, those things that you want to tackle? Is there someone already out there working in that endeavor? Will that gift be best served in that space? So, sometimes we think about things and sometimes we get ahead of ourselves. We haven't really done the research. And we just say, you know what? I'm passionate about this. This sounds good. I'm going to take my gift here. But that's already an operation there. So the next thing that I want you to think about is, how will it benefit the masses? How will it benefit those people that you're directing all your energy towards in that area? Whether it be the school board, or whether it be council, or you're looking at, a state rep position. If that space is already occupied, are you willing to collaborate? Are you willing to come alongside that person or those persons to work on behalf of that cause collectively to say, okay, I see you're already doing A, B, and C. Had you thought about D or maybe E? And I'm willing to bring F to the table. I have resources that will help complete this picture. Those are the things that I think that anyone who is pursuing elected office should think about.